In the realm of military technology, the matchup between the AL-Yasin anti-tank missile and the formidable Merkava tank presents a compelling study in the balance of power and innovation. The AL-Yasin, a creation of Hamas, is a relatively small and non-stealthy projectile, while the Merkava tank, an Israeli-made heavy armored vehicle, is renowned for its robust defenses. The comparison between these two highlights the intricate dynamics of modern warfare, where ingenuity and tactical precision can often tip the scales in unexpected ways. Let's see whether the AlYasin can destroy the Israeli Merkava tank. AlYasin. The AlYasin is an anti-tank weapon used by Hamas and was first deployed in 2004. It was named after Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, the spiritual leader of Hamas, who was killed by the Israeli Defense Forces on March 22, 2004. While its primary purpose is to target tanks, in practice, it has been used more frequently against soft-skinned vehicles and personnel, but can it really destroy the Israeli Merkava tank? Hamas has recently released a video showcasing a new 105mm anti-tank shell, claiming its capability to destroy an Israeli Merkava tank. According to their statements, these 105mm anti-tank rocket-propelled grenades, RPG shells, were reportedly used by Hamas's Al-Qassam brigade during Operation Al-Aqsa Flood, resulting in the destruction of an Israeli Merkava main battle tank. The production of AlYasin 105mm anti-tank shell is believed to take place in Gaza, potentially with technical assistance from Iran via Hezbollah, and sourcing raw materials from within Gaza or through smuggling routes from Egyptian, Lebanese, and neighboring territories. It is estimated that around 200 units have been manufactured. While the current status of production or development remains uncertain, Hamas continues to feature the AlYasin in their press releases, and international media outlets have occasionally reported on their presence in Palestine. The Yasin launcher is quite similar in design to the Soviet RPG-2. Although Hamas has not officially disclosed the performance details of the launcher and its ammunition, it is likely that they are similar to those of the RPG-2. It is estimated that the Yasin has a muzzle velocity of 295 meters per second, a firing rate of 3 to 4 rounds per minute, and an effective range of approximately 100 meters against vehicles, although the projectile can likely travel farther. The Yasin primarily employs an anti-tank projectile armed with a shaped charge, high-explosive anti-tank heat warhead, estimated to penetrate about 200 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor equivalency, RHAE. Fighters from the Popular Resistance Committee's Saladin brigades have claimed that AlYasin successfully disabled a Merkava Mark III tank, likely by hitting a vulnerable spot, although specifics are unclear. In other scenarios, the Yasin can be effective against walls made of brick or similar materials, as well as soft-skinned vehicles, including those with up to 210 millimeters of steel armor plating. Information from the Intelligence and Terrorism Information Center at the Israel Intelligence Heritage and Commemoration Center suggests that it can pierce through up to 200 millimeters of steel armor. Now let's have a look at the Israeli Merkava tank and its ability to withstand the Yasin anti-tank missile. The Merkava main battle tank is the backbone of the Israeli Defense Forces. The Merkava 1 was introduced into service in 1978 and first saw action during Operation Peace for Galilee in 1982, where it performed effectively in engagements with Syrian T-62 tanks. Nevertheless, it suffered some losses in battle, prompting improvements in the subsequent Merkava 2 tank, featuring enhanced base armor. The most recent Merkava 4 boasts a more potent engine and has recently been equipped with a sophisticated active protection system designed to counter anti-tank missiles and rockets. The original Merkava 1 did not utilize composite armor technology. Instead, the Israeli design employed a highly angled turret, contributing to the Merkava's futuristic appearance. This sloped armor plating essentially increased its effective thickness against most incoming projectiles based on the attack angle, while also reducing its target profile. Latest models did integrate advanced armor technology, with the Merkava 4 now featuring a modular composite armor package. The Israeli military is very concerned about the threat of advanced anti-tank missiles used by insurgents. In the 2006 war in Lebanon, Hezbollah fired these missiles at 50 Merkava tanks, including different versions like 2s, 3s, and 4s. Among them, 21 tanks were hit and 6 were destroyed. It is important to note that Hezbollah used the Kornet anti-tank missile, which is one of the best in the world and can penetrate 1,200 mm or RHA, unlike the Yasin. After the Lebanon conflict, the Israeli Defense Forces IDF introduced the Merkava IVM windbreaker variant. This tank has a strong missile defense system called the Trophy Active Protection System. This system uses radar to detect incoming missiles and tries to shoot them down with a special shotgun blast. It also tells the tank's crew where the missile came from so they can fire back quickly. The good news is that the Trophy system has proven to be very effective in combat. It has successfully shot down many missiles and rockets, including the dangerous RPG-29 and the AT-14 Kornet. In 2008 and 2014, no Merkava tank were lost in combat, even though the 2014 war was quite a challenge for the IDF. The Merkava tank has several unique design features aimed at keeping the crew safe. For example, the engine is placed in front of the crew compartment to help absorb some of the impacts from incoming shells. There is also a small hatch at the back of the tank, which allows the crew to exit safely or helps transport friendly infantry and wounded personnel. To add to their protection, chains with iron balls hang from the rear turret, which can trigger rocket-propelled grenades prematurely, especially when aimed at the tank's thinner rear armor. The Merkava's armor is estimated to provide a level of protection between 900 and 1,300 mm of rolled homogeneous armor RHA. Because of these design features, when hit by Hamas's Yasin anti-tank missiles, the Merkava tank remains undamaged. So what are your thoughts on this? Do share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thank you guys for viewing in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.